We're in the Bronx, the home of the Yankees, at the new Yankee Stadium. We're headed inside to go to NYY Steakhouse for the announcement of the fight between Berto and Juan Urango, champion versus champion. It'll be held May 30th at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. Let's go inside for the press conference.
It brings you goosebumps to be at Yankee Stadium. To look at the old Yankee Stadium out the window and be standing in this beautiful new facility, and this is the first boxing event of any kind that take place in the new Yankee Stadium. As you well know, over the history of boxing, and we left a list of Bert Sugar's list of the top 10 bouts ever at Yankee Stadium, and Yankee Stadium's been home to some of the biggest bouts in boxing history. So doing a boxing press conference here in the new Yankee Stadium the day before opening day is really a big thrill. This doubleheader is going to be televised by HBO Sports on Boxing After Dark. I think this is a quintessential Boxing After Dark doubleheader, you know, representing the very best of the kind of fights that are on Boxing After Dark. It'll be a doubleheader. The opening bout will be Alfredo Angulo, one of the terrific young talents out there in 154-pound division, a guy who makes great fights, comes forward, throws a lot of punches, aggressive. Fighting my fighter, former welterweight champion Kermit Cintron, again a big puncher, an aggressive guy. Two fighters that stand in the middle of the ring and throw, and I think that's going to be a real scintillating opening for what I think is going to be a sensational main event. In the main event, it's champion against champion. Berto, welterweight champion of the world, against Juan Urango, junior welterweight champion of the world. And as you'll see when these guys stand next to each other, not a big size difference. They look each other in the eye, and they're going to get in there, and Urango's going to try to take what Berto has, and Berto's going to try to hold his ground, and I think you're going to see a sensational, sensational matchup.
It's also a pleasure to be involved in this fight because my fighter, Juan Urango, has been a pleasure to work with, and he's been with us from the start. He's 21-1 with one draw. His only loss was a decision win. Lost to Ricky Hatton, a fight I was kind of against. I didn't think he was quite ready yet. He's a different fighter today. He's much more seasoned. In fact, he just won the junior welterweight title for the second time. He's not too many guys with 22 fights are two-time world champions, and he's currently the IBF junior welterweight champion. And of course, Andre and I go back to the amateurs when him and his dad asked me to help him handle his appeal. I was practicing law at the time at the Olympic box-off when he got disqualified, and then we had a hearing in front of the committee. We won. Somehow later they changed it again, but so Andre and I go back before he became a pro. I'm glad he's with Lou. He's got a great promoter. Those of you who follow boxing know he's had a great career. He's undefeated. For him to take on a risk like Juan Urango tells you all about the kind of fighter and man he is. And I want to thank Andre for giving us the opportunity to fight for Juan's third title. Ladies and gentlemen, the two-time and current IBF junior welterweight champion of the world with a record of 21-1 with 16 knockouts, Juan Urango.
Primero que todo, le doy gracias a Dios por estar aquí, gracias a ustedes por darme esta gran oportunidad. He estado en muchas conferencias de prensa, pero esta es la más grande.
I want to thank God, and I want to thank all the people that are here today. This is definitely the biggest press conference I've ever been in.
Durante estos últimos años atrás, anterior al equipo que tenía, ahora tengo un nuevo equipo, gracias a Dios, y me está yendo bien. Yo pienso que a esta subida de peso a las 47 es una gran oportunidad, es una bendición para mí y para muchos.
I've been fighting for many years, but now I have a new camp, a new trainer, and I think it's really, particularly moving up to 147 pounds, is a great opportunity for me.
Me siento más fuerte, con más pegada. No busco knockout, solo me preparo. Y estamos haciendo todo lo posible. Conozco a Berto, es de allá de Miami, yo soy de Florida, pero yo pienso que este boxeo es un negocio y estamos haciendo todo lo posible en nuestra preparación para salir con la victoria.
I feel at 147 pounds I am stronger, I have more of a punch, and I've been studying Berto, and we're going to do everything possible to prepare for him.
Una vez más, bendigo a él, a su equipo y a todos ustedes que están aquí, y Dios me lo bendiga.
Once again, I want to thank Berto and wish him good luck, and thank everybody here again.
When I first saw Andre Berto fight as a teenager, I really believed he was going to be a world champion someday. And I also really crossed my fingers that I'd be the guy to sign him, because I was convinced that that was, you know, the most professional styled, best young fighter I'd seen in a long time. And he's turned pro. He's won that title pretty quickly. His first defense in January against Collazo was a Fight of the Year candidate. He's a terrific fighter to watch in the ring. He's a terrific guy outside of the ring. And you know, many of you know a little bit about Andre's background, but his dad was an MMA fighter. His brother's an MMA fighter. His sister's an MMA fighter. He comes from a family of fighters. He's the boxer in the family, and quite a terrific boxer he is. And it's really nice to be right sometimes about a fighter. And I'm very happy that I was right about this one. I know that Urango's home base is Hard Rock Live, and you know, Berto's been dying to fight in his home state of Florida since he turned pro. This will be on the biggest stage and I think the best room for boxing in the state of Florida. So I'm thrilled that he's going to get this opportunity, and also in front of his home fans. So I'd like to bring up the welterweight champion of the world, the undefeated Andre Berto.
Thank you, appreciate it, my man. I appreciate everybody for coming out today. You know, it feels good to be back here in New York. I'm looking forward to it. May 30th is definitely going to be a big night. You know, finally fighting in my home state of Florida. So, you know, we're definitely going to take over the crowd that night. But you know, I'm looking forward to the fight with Urango. You know, he's a tough fighter. Yeah, he's a hard puncher. But you know, he's pretty much you know, straightforward, and you know, he just does what he can. I mean, just pretty much to win. So, you know, it's pretty much going to be a good fight. I'm going to be in shape. The last fight I came in about 50%, but I still, you know, just did what I had to do to win. Just dug down and just, you know, just got the job done. But this fight here, I'm definitely focused. We got a tremendous training camp. And I'm just ready just to go on and just make it happen. So just everybody tune in. May 30th, it's going to be exciting out of boxing. It's going to be in Florida, so I'm happy. So everybody definitely tune in. It's going to be a good night. Thank you.